hear me? Hi? Hello? Is it working? Is it not working? What's happening? Hi. Hello? Type something in chat so I know that people hear, because I have no idea what's happening. Help! Hello? Okay, thank you. Oh, I never actually restarted a stream in that way where I just show up. Okay, nice. What the fuck was that? I don't know if it's because I tried to make my bitrate a bit higher for streaming, so I can upload the video in 180k instead of 720. But yeah. Oh Jesus. Oh, thank you for staying, by the way. So I don't know if I try to play the game it's gonna crash again, but we're gonna try. And if it crashes again, I'm gonna see what gonna do. If it crashes again, I'm maybe gonna try another one, maybe. If not, I'm just gonna move both of the streams for tomorrow, and basically I'm gonna read, gonna start Higurashi, finish Higurashi, like the 1 hour and a half, 2 hours that I play, close the stream and then open health staker. If it crashes now. Because like both are gonna take around 2 hours, which is gonna be kinda enough for me to stream. As I told you, I have 2 to 4 hours time for streaming. But yeah, again, Tree, I'm very thankful that you stayed. Oh my god, the fucking scarf. Jesus. Also, for some reason my model didn't freeze, which is rare. It was very bad before when I used the 3D model, because 3D models are very unstable. So when my OBS crashed, everything crashed with OBS, including my 3D model, and my model was just sitting here like this. But the 2D model actually self-restarts if scuff happen, which is kind of good. Oh. This is like Twitch and OBS being like, congratulations, you have 50 people, now show them how bad you're at streaming. Oh my god. Let me see if this is gonna run this time. Okay. Please, fingers crossed. Okay. I am so tall. What the hell? Why am I so big here? Is it working? I think it's working actually. Okay. Maybe we survived. Are we alive? I think so. Okay. My model is not lagging. The game is not lagging when I move my cursor over it, so it should be fine. Fingers crossed it survives. Oh my goodness. The life of a streamer. GG. Let me make the BGM. And lower mine. Put this on. Okay, I think this is gonna be fine. My voice and the BGM are around the same volume, so it should be okay. I think that it was just like, oh, you scuffed the name of the stream. Now I'm gonna scuff the whole stream. Okay. I'm happy that we can actually roll with it. Goes here. Continue. Okay. Sip of water before starting. My water tastes a bit weird. There. Load. Yep. End of chapter 3. So we're gonna finish chapter 4 today. Yep, we saw the tips, which were like the small parts that explain about the things that Keiichi saw in the tabloid papers and stuff. The function of the school as an educational facility is very questionable. Our PE classes is exceptionally disorganized. The only thing we do together are the warm-ups and the start. The teacher isn't even there after that. All we do is play together. Now, helping it, everybody's different age or gender. Not count them. The only rule was that we have to stay on school grounds while exercising. All the little kids were going on about. Well, they certainly are being active. They might be getting plenty of exercise, but the Board of Education probably completely forgot about the school. Sorry of making you waiting. We're all together now. What shall we do today for the PE? Alright. We have all of our members gathered now. Now then, class representative, what shall we do for PE today? What shall we do? Mule moved and crossed her arms coldly, surveying the area. Explosive power and endurance. There are no friends in the world of sports. Everyone is a rival. The only thing you can trust in your own body. What the heck do you mean by that? You really read too much manga. Like we both without missing a beat. And so, we'll be taking lessons from history. Tried and tricking of all outdoors melee events, let's play tag. It was quite an adorable choice to make after playing it up so much. Just what I was hoping for. That thundered Keiichi-san shall be the first one to build. I won't be beaten. I'll try my best too. You could beat me. Why are you guys also into it? The third rule of our society, you must be partaking the game, enjoying it without question. Then, this counts as a club activity. Everyone smirked at each other. They all seemed pretty confident. I am a man. Physically, I should be able to keep up with any girl my own age. Regardless, Mion and Satoko looked like they were aiming for victory, and Ren was looking at me as if I pity my disadvantage. Fine, dog. I'm in. My yell echoed across the school grounds. These were the rules. Anyone who was able to evade being tagged before the bell was a winner. But we didn't switch who was it. The ones who were tagging by it also became it. So the number of people who were it could increase exponentially. The endgame would become a hellish siege. They call the version we are playing the zombie tag, see? Ah, I see. Anyone infected by the zombie turns into a zombie. Why do you make it sound so scary? I wonder. As soon as I catch Rena, I'm going to tear out her entrails while she's still alive. Jesus. Gross, Cage-kun, that's gross. Rika-chan placed her hand on Rena's head as she panicked. Don't worry. Before Keiichi gobbles you down, I'll eat you gently. Wow. Oh god. That's what happens when you are in the same class with people that are like 3 times your age. Jesus. Okay. Rika, that isn't comforting at all. Both Mion and I nodded deeply. So, the first it, how do you decide who is the zombie? With rock, paper, scissors? Well, it is a class time after all. We decide with answering questions. I'll ask questions and the one who isn't able to answer is the zombie. I have no idea which grade level they're coming from. What does the Japanese word roku means? Huh? I was bewildered by this sudden question. Mion repeated it. So, you need to answer. What's roku in English? 6? How about Kutsushita? Socks. What is the third last letter in the alphabet? It's X. What does Deibetsu means? Of course I know what that is. Satoko cut herself off before finishing the answer. I see. It's quite a lewd question. You're an adult, aren't you? Of course you know what it is, right? I certainly do. Of course I know. Then go ahead and say it. That, you know. That. What does that mean exactly? Satoko looks like she's in trouble. How cute. Don't take her home, it's a crime. If I didn't nip in the bud, she really might have tried to take her home. Mion's pursuit was relentless, making Satoko stammer. Now then, go ahead and say it, nice and loudly. What does that mean? I don't know. I actually don't remember what it meant. But probably it means, you know. That means a person, thing, idea, action, or event which have been previously indicated in the context. Ha. Ah. I'll of us were a bit surprised by Riku's unexpected answer. I see. Well, it certainly is what that means. It would have been awkward. I wonder what I would have done if Satoko's position. I'd probably get ticked off and just blurt out you know what out of the top of my lungs. I wouldn't want you as an enemy, Mion Sonozaki. Thank goodness you were born a girl. If you were born a boy, you'd probably be a perverted asshole. Yeah, she's the oldest. Mion is the oldest, so she tends to be quite non-PG, which is kinda funny considering how many of her friends are actual kids. But she's not creepy, she's just herself, you know. It appears I have no choice. Fortunately, I, Satoko Hojo, shall assume the role of the zombie. I shall eat everyone. Seems like she's raring to go. All I must do is count to 100, correct? Some just keep numbers while counting to 100. You can start chasing after you solve this problem. Wow, Keiichi-kan, give her the simple one, okay? 1/5 of a cake, 1/6 of a cake, and 1/7 of a cake are all on a plate. Oh no, there are no common denominators? Satoko grabbed a stick in the panic and began drawing a cake and fractions on the ground. If Satoko, who can eat one cake in 60 seconds, eat all of them, how many cakes are left on the plate? Okay, that's a clever one. Bamboozle the person with math. Just as I finished giving the word problem, Mion shouted. Ready? Go! On Mion's signal, everyone but Satoko scattered. Hehehe, Keiichi-kan, that wasn't a problem at all, was it? Satoko had already lost the moment she started working it out. She's eating it all, so of course there's nothing left on the plate. Everyone dashed off in the directions they thought was best. Knowing the lay of the land, they probably headed right to the best spots. It was obvious I was at disadvantage. At a time like this, I would have been more effective to go along with those trained in survival skills. Like Mio, for example. The fact that I didn't realize it at the start of the game probably hurt my chances. Glancing back over the school grounds, I saw Satoko just rising up to start. She was really mad. She got tripled up on such a dumb question. I stood at one of the corners of the school. I had clear sight lines in two directions and would probably have a good response time if any zombie started closing in. For the first time being, I caught my breath and focused on what I was trained to think during club activities yesterday. Now think calmly, my Keiichi. If I was it, what would I do? Increasingly my numbers would be a shortcut to victory. Then going after the weakest player first is the obvious plan of attack. Meaning me. Now then, where could Keiichi-san possibly be? Shined. Let you escape. But of course, what would be the best method to track me down? Footprints or smell or maybe some type of trail. If I could craftily hide my tracks, then there would be no trail for Satoko to follow. But I was no detective. Would I even be able to do that kind of thing in an amateur game like this? Tomita, Okumura, have you seen Keiichi-san recently? What the heck? Do zombies hunt their prey by asking nicely where they went? Okumura-kan pointed to the location where I was hiding. After confirming she was headed in the direction, I abandoned my position. It wasn't easy to hide myself with all those little kids running around as they pleased. It was becoming even more obvious that I was at a disadvantage for not being familiar with these surroundings. If that's how it was going to be, then to confirm the intelligence gathering zombie, I just counted it in a similar vein. Approached Songa playing with the ball. I'm sorry, but could you relay this message? Tell Satoko Hojo that her parents are at the gate, please. Message. Okay. I stopped the girls as they turned to run off. Wait, don't go yet. Also, take this to Mion Sonzaki. Tell her the teacher is calling her to the gate. Wahahaha. I was quite a scammer, if I do say so myself. If things went well, then Satoko and Mion would run into each other at the gate. It would put me on disadvantage if more people were it, but this was Mion we were talking about. She'd figure out a way to escape. But that was just fine, as long as it brought me more time. Dance for me, Mion and Satoko. In the palm of my hand. Having my view of playing the command, I looked for a place to hide. If you think about it logically, it only brought myself a sand amount of time, and it might even come back to bite me. When it became apparent that started spreading false information through messages, I could end up being the recipient of one of those messages. Satoko would probably ask the messengers to help her look for me. That would mean there would be a zombie participant in the game. More zombies than participants in the game. The virus that was brought about by my mischief could cause an epidemic. All my classmates would transform into zombies and would only be searching for me. Stacking my backpack horribly. By trembling at the thought of the impending dawn of the dead, I began searching for the safe house. I found a shed by the incinerator behind the school. After climbing up to the roof, I held my breath. It wasn't a bad place to hold out. Not only did I have good line of sight, but if necessary, I could jump off the 3 different directions to escape. It was getting rowdy down there. The lower grades were running around below the shed. My Parasan isn't around. Is he over here? Nope. Where's Keiichi-san, I wonder? At the front gate. That's at the front gate, I didn't saw the beginning of the sentence, sorry. That was definitely a lie. The word gate, the same one I used, gave a hint of revenge. So Mion was behind this. I was still keeping one step ahead of the game. I felt bad for their classmate, but they have to search until the school bells. Hey, do you know where Keiichi-san is at? His mom suddenly got really sick. A message from my Bara-san. They said his house caught fire and he needs to come to the gate. A jumbo jet fell on top of my Bara-san residence. Jeez, they get more and more ridiculous with time, trying to make him get out. The police have come to question him. Anything goes now. They said he joins peeping into bathrooms. Oh Jesus, no, please. Huh? Is it true that he's going around every night stealing panties? Wow, that's most definitely something I think Satuko also can make people say that, although she's younger, but she's quite mischievous. But Jesus Christ. Who are they talking about? I heard you. Wait, this head smells. Oh my god, no. No way I do that. I heard the class representative Mion was the victim too. What? This was you doing, Mion. Calm down, Keiichi Maebara. This is Mion's battle tactic to flush me out. Just hold on. If my underclassmates thought about it logically, they would know it's all nonsense. But small kids don't think about things logically. For them, all of these things were true, so they all chuckled together while looking for me. I win, Mion. It's my victory. Weeping and relentless tears away, I felt intoxicated by my own victory. Did you hear? I heard that the new transfer student Maebara-san is really perverted person. The goal of beating Mion at too high a price. Oh, someone passed below. That's Rena and Rika-chan. Hehehe. Rika-chan, you're still okay? I'm getting by somehow. It seems Mi-chan is sick as well. Mion? Should become it because of my little strategy. It's confirmed that Mion was behind the relentless messages war. Then this wasn't good. We finally got away from Mi-chan, but oh, it's hard. Sorry that I did it pretty bluntly today. At least I'm not stuttering. We finally got away from Mi-chan, but Satoko-chan, Satoko is searching around the pipe, so she should be safe here for a while. Upon hearing that, I read the side of me. While Rena was slumped on the ground, breathing heavily, Rika-chan had started creeping up to her. Rika-chan doesn't normally make noise when she smokes, but it's strange. It couldn't be. What? Rika-chan? What is it? What is it? Wow. Don't worry. I have never seen Rika-chan smile so creepily before. Why are you coming closer? Why? Rika-chan isn't zombie, is she? Don't be scared. I'll be sure to hit you gently. No way! Rika-chan, no. Rena was pressed against the wall and Rika-chan lurched forward with both arms out just like a zombie. Rena quivered with her back pushed against the wall. It was quite a surreal scene of horror. Like one of the zombies breakout videos you'd see. At that moment, Rena's eyes met mine. Keiichi-kun, save me! Zombie Rika-chan turned 100 degrees, exercise style, and glared at me. Found him! I see Kei-chan! Mion popped out from behind that cinder block wall around the garbage dump, also seeing where I was. Position was only advantageous. My position was only advantageous was when there was one zombie. Being surrounded was not as good. This was very weird structured sentence, I think. You say you like hated Kei-san? I could tell that Satoko was rushing my way. It seemed that Rika-chan had let Rena escape and now she was bearing her fangs in my direction. Ah! Come on down, Keiichi-chan! Three zombies circled the shed, moaning curses. Wow. You guys are scary. Too scary. I wonder how Keiichi-san gets taste. Wow. Keiichi-san. Keiichi, I want you to become one of us. Someone please save me. I saw Rena apologizing to me from across the schoolyard. An apology? Sorry. Leaving me for dead? Rena! I leaped off the roof out of fear, slipped as I landed. Satoko and Rika jumped on the top of me and after straining me, they tickled me all over my body. Stop! So this means Rena is still left. There isn't much time until the bell. Damn you, Rena. How dare you leave me for dead? The feeling of a zombie. I understood how vengeful ghosts will with lingering regrets felt. It's sad, so sad. But Keiichi is one of us now. It felt like I'm being bitten by a vampire and was now one of their drows. It was a strange feeling, being welcomed over the side that had pursued me. Zombie tag is quite profound. This is not time to postulate. We must capture Rena. The principal is walking down the hall. The bell will ring soon. To devour Rena, I, who had been turned into a demon of vengeance, needed to use any means necessary. Except I wasn't just a zombie. I was master of night, a vampire. Using the same trick that had tightened the noose around my own neck, I used my classmates to further my evil design. I gathered up the lower grass room around the school grounds. Everyone listen. Rena's in big trouble. All of you, please look for Rena. It's a bigger problem than the jumbo jet crashing into your own family house? Oh yeah, it had turned into that, hasn't it? Was nonchalantly trying to avoid the blame. Yeah, it's not even the same big of jumbo jets. What fell on Rena's house was a space colony. Jesus. Space colony? Yeah, it's really big disaster. Everything in 100 kilometers radius was obliterated. But that's only prelude to this tragic tale. This beginning, the start of a war for independence by the propaganda of the Zion. Jesus. This is this part is a reference to old anime, very old anime. If you have watched Gundam, it's like the first original Gundam that came out in the 90s. Those Zions are the name of the bad guys in Gundam, basically. The lower grade were dumbfounded, their eyes like sources of the Grand Turn events. What will happen? Will the Terran Federation lose? It's fully referencing Gundam Jesus. If things go on like this, they will. Only one person can defeat the Red Command. That person is Rena. The lower grade students all glowed. It seemed it made them fully understand that the fight for Earth was lost without Rena. Now scatter, comrades, we must find Rena. The comrades in the lower grades let out an enthusiastic cheer and dashed off in various directions around the school grounds. There was still one person who hadn't gone, but I thought even the Terran Federation's didn't work on the comet spy. You're close, that's a wide variety of those comets. The reason I didn't work was because they didn't know the weak point. Of course, Arena knows their weak points all too well. Ryuga-san is amazing. Satisfied with that, he also rushed off to look for Rena. It does seem like there are some promising up-and-comers amongst the youngsters. Little Kei-chan abilities. This old man knows them better now. I didn't really feel like she was complimenting me, but whatever. Really though, how exceptional, Kei-san. This looks quite promising. If you had this menu, we can win. With this menu, we will win. I was thinking that Keiichi would have been a better nominee for the initial zombie. Rika-chan was stung a bit, but that let it slide for now. Now even Rena Now even Rena would be able to escape the entire class. As a result of everyone throughout the research, Arena was finally cornered in the back of the sports equipment shed. You're all scary. Keiichi-kun too. So scary. It probably was scary being chased around by the entire student body. All the lower grades closed in on Rena, saying she was the only one who could save the world. What are you all saying? I can't control me. Rena, how could you leave me for dead? You ready to pay for it? I'm sorry about that, Keiichi-kun, but I didn't have a choice. Do not resist. Let yourself be devoured. Let out be together. Now, Rena, say your prayers. Rena had stumbled onto a mat, trembling with tears in her eyes. A close-in. Associating the situation with a similar, particularly immoral one made me pause and quicken just a little bit. Satoka and Rika-chan were both wiggling their fingers. They probably wanted to tickle Rena. Rena wanted no part of what she knew was about to happen went stiff with fear. Keiichi-kun, you wouldn't do mean things like everyone else, would you? Or would you? I wonder. Now then, are you ready? Okay, so long as Keiichi-kun. The face she made as she resigned herself to her fate made my heart skip a beat. I believe that Keiichi-kun won't do horrible things to me. Body or move. That had to some sort of anti-zombie mantra. The second my sense of reason chimed in, the beast inside of me died instantly. There was the bell. Game over. Yay! I'm sorry if you didn't follow along what happened because of my voices being so similar one to another. But yeah, they basically played tag. They got him. She left him for dead, and then he went with the kids of the whole school while lying to them that she's like savior of the earth. Which is kind of funny. But yeah, she looks innocent, but is very aware that he's gonna fall down based on, her being cute and all. I survived! Yay! Yay! Rena pranced around merrily as if the curse had been broken. So daylight broke in the nick of time and the evil zombie army disintegrated into dust. And so the heroine survived. Well, that's how it's going in the movies anyway. What are you postulating about? This is all because Keiichi-san was dwelling about. Punishment is required. I was subdued by Satoko and Rika-chan and once again sentenced to death by a hundred tickles. Forgive me. No. Then the award for surviving goes to Rena Ryugu and Miyu Sonozaki. Yay! Huh? Mii-chan wasn't a zombie. Only pretended to be one. They say you need to deceive. They say you need to deceive your allies before you can deceive the enemy, you know? What? Mio, you little... Yeah. Hurry up and change, alright? Don't be late for the next class. Let go of me, Satoko, Rika-chan. Having had my fear being terrified to my very core by club activities, I solemnly swore I would have Mion crying for mercy next time. Okay, mid times is interesting. Although I don't read very good, I know that I read in very similar voices. I don't stutter as much, and I have easier time today for some reason. I hope, although it's very, it's not very good narration, you enjoy listening it as a background at least. After arriving home, wait. After arriving home, I quickly made preparations to head out once again. I had agreed to meet with Rena to dig Cone of Sanders out of the mountain of treasures from before. Mom, do we have work gloves? I need towels too. Aren't they in the shed out back? The towels are by the sink. Alright, now I was all ready. Look at me, my mom started looking at me. My mom stared quizzically. Jesus, they used words that I never knew existed. Then again, I'm not native speaker of English, so... What are you going? What's going on, Keiichi? Where are you headed to that get-up? If they come to the town again illegally, he'd be buried completely and it would be impossible to dig him out. And if that happens, then I will undoubtedly go after the Cone of Sanders in front of the fried chicken place in town. A bit of excavating, so my classmate doesn't become a criminal. Well, don't be out there too late. Mom returned to kitchen with a puzzled expression still on her face. Oh, rain. Nice. Maybe a bit lower this. Heading through the woods as a shortcut to the dam site, I ran into someone. Is that Tomitake? Oh my goodness, how the heck I guessed it's gonna be him. It was Tomitake-san, probably taking These are the wild birds. Again with that just camera of his. I couldn't be that all he took picture of us. It couldn't be that all he took pictures of was a handsome young man in twilight. Hey, hey, long time no see. Keiichi right? My due regards. Oh, that was Keiichi? I met Keiichi with that voice. I spelled the root imaginary from my head and greeting him without initiating anything. By the way, was the girl the acquaintance of yours? Probably was talking about Reno. Guessing by the way Tomitaki-san was shaken up. What was all that about? She was walking around with an axe, and she was laughing with a smile across her face. That was Rena, without a doubt. It was probably because she would take home today, so she couldn't hide her excitement. I hit myself because I thought it might be dangerous, so I called the cops to be safe. Well, it certainly would be quite the spectacle for a girl of her age to be roaming around with an axe. Tomitaki-san's reaction was a bit of logical. It's fine. Just leave her be. She's just wandering around looking for more victims. Tomitaki-san was alarmed by my crass response. Well, it's probably hard for normal people to understand Arena. I'll just toss a bunch of BS out here.